So you see this chart? This is my equity curve. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. It seems really simple. I'm going to give you my 3-step strategy plus a hidden trap that causes 99% of people to fail. You got to watch the whole video because I don't want you to be in the 99%. I want you to be in the 1% so you can get an equity curve like this. Let's get started. All right, so this is a credit spread strategy. Now, what people don't realize about credit spreads is that people are going for high win rates and it feels good. Yeah, if it feels good, you got to go for it, right? Wrong. Collecting premium feels like safe money. It feels like you're making money every week. You make small wins, confidence is good, but here's the problem. These wins, it gives you a mindset in balance. You feel like you're doing the right thing when you have structural problems, and it's going to cause your account to crash. It's going to cause your account to make big mistakes. But remember, we're trying to do the equity curve that you saw on the last screen. That's what we're trying to do. And if we don't have our system in place, it's not going to work. So I'm going to give you the exact strategy. And a lot of times the people will do this, they make a mistake and they're done and they're over. And I don't want you to be done and over. So most traders, they look at a trade and they're like, oh, this is a spread and I can make $100 or I can make $150. Yay, looks good. Oh, this has got a good ROI on this trade. But they really don't understand the long-term effect of the trading cycle. So let me wave around to get your attention because I don't have a slide, but let me ask you this question. I'm looking at the camera. What will this look like after 100 trades? Ask yourself that question. What will this look like after 200 trades? That is the question. And you have to find out how to answer that. We're going to do that, so hang on. All right, so here's some of the two really important factors that sideline traders. It's not the spread. It's not the ticker. It's not the probability. Number one is it's the account pressure. And what I mean by that is one of the biggest mistakes that traders make is, and I say two because there's another one coming up, but one of the biggest ones is they max out their account. And then when a market drawdown happens, they're over leveraged and boom, margin call, boom, they're losing money, boom, you're making mistakes and it hurts, right? And you didn't know it was coming because you didn't have the proper planning, strategy, mathematical stuff to figure this stuff out. And look, I'm not that smart. I'm very terrible with math, but I have been burned so many times that even through this thick skull, I was able to figure it out. So, okay. So account pressure is a really bad thing. And it feels good. You're making money, but when that market squeezes, you're done, right? That's why we see these big things. So let's talk a little bit about what the actual numbers say. So there's something called expected value versus, and it's not wins versus losses, but after 100 trades, are you expected to be profitable or not profitable? Okay, and so one of the key things that you really need to understand with this, and it's very important, but it's this one, right? I'm moving my little cursor here. Your edge is really small. Right? There's such a fine margin between success and failure, and most people don't know where that is, and I'm going to show you where it is. But it's more about repetition because when you do make money, it's a tiny bit. The money comes from frequency and discipline. So if you can make 2 trades a day over and over and over again, you're going to be able to do this. But you want to count the cost going in. Can I make those 2 trades? You'll see here in a second. So again, it's all about patience, and I know you don't want to hear that, but just go back to that equity curve. Back to the equity curve. We keep the end goal in mind as we're looking on our strategy. And so we get into emotions. Once you make an emotional trap, emotional bad decision, and you get hit, you try to make up losses, you try to do big trades, and then you make one mistake and it hurts bad. And then in order to make it back, you make another mistake, and that second mistake is the killer, right? And so we don't want that, right? So let's find out how to do this right. How do we do this right? So number one is we want to treat it like an income system. respect our risk, right? Boring, 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 which is what I teach my traders how to be boring, because they love boring, because we celebrate the income that comes in from being boring. Okay, and we play the math out over hundreds of trades. And so the truth is, it's not get rich, it's not exciting, but it is a step-by-step process to create wealth, which is what everybody needs. Let me tell you another hard truth. This one is big, okay? So I want your attention. You can't bypass consistency. It doesn't matter what type of trading you're doing, whether it's day trading, options, stock, currency trading, crypto. There's a lot of traders that have become very, very wealthy through trading. But you have to have a system, and you have to grow in that system. No one bypasses those steps. It's impossible. If you find someone, let me know. You can prove me wrong and laugh in my face, but I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. So please stop trying to follow strategies that say 99%, 200%, and all they talk about is trades, but they're not talking about where you're going to be a year from now or 2 years from now. When you're planning, think out 5 years. Where am I going to be in 5 years? Okay, do that, and you'll be way better than 99% of the traders. Okay, so this is a key little hard truth here too. Okay, do you see this screen? Ooh, this is Google. Oh, this is 45 days out. I got to find a good ROI on this trade. Ooh, this one, this is a $5 spread. Ooh, this has got a good ROI. Let me tell you something. It's rigged. It's rigged with credit spreads. It's rigged against you. Okay? Why? Let's go. Let's figure it out. They're all losers. Mathematical. Every single trade on this screen is a loser. How do I know that? Well, because I checked it before I did this video, and I've been checking it for a long time, and I know that the probabilities are never in your favor unless you do a couple things, which I'm going to tell you about. Okay. So step one for success is you want to make sure that you have a mathematical edge. What does it look like after 100 trades? So this is a profit calculator that I built for free on my website. I'll give you a link at the end of this video in the description. But how does this work? Okay, I get $140 credit. My win rate, that's in the probability tab, 73%, and my risk is 360. After 100 trades, this is a $500 strategy. Okay, now how $500 after 100 trades is not going to excite people. How do we grow this? Number one is we do it consistently, 1 or 2 trades a day. Okay, that if you do it once a day, that's different, right? Because that's $500 a day. You do 2 trades, it's $1,000 a day. Okay, over time, right? And then number 3 for scaling is you slowly increase your size. But remember, again, keyword slowly, because I've seen too many people crash and burn. You want to make the money consistent and slow. One of our students, he has been going for 6 months, and I'm so proud of him, and he's made money every single week. But guess what? It's only $1,200, but he's in the scaling phase. He's made $1,200 in 6 months. A lot of people are like, oh, that's terrible. But no, it's great, because that $1,200 is going to turn into 24. The 24 is going to turn into 10K, and he's going to be one of my best students because he learned the foundation, and he learned the right way, and he didn't wreck himself. Okay, like a lot of people watching this video, no, not an attack, but it is what it is. And step 2, go with the trend. Here's one of the trades that our scanners pulled up today. It's a nice uptrend. It's got a good premium. This is the type of stocks that we're looking for. This is the type of indexes we're looking for. Something that's firmly above the 200 period moving average and going in the right direction. So again, step 1, know the math. I showed you how to do that with my calculator. Step number 2, make sure it's a trend. Those 2 things will give you a huge edge over time. And then step number 3 is take profit early. Okay, let me tell you how to do this. You take profit early, so as soon as you sell and get the credit, put a take profit in for 50% or 25. And that way you're getting the money quickly, and it does 2 things. It helps you compound and create the compounding factor. And the second thing, which is equally important, is that it increases your win rate. it increases your probability. So take profit early and keep your risk low. What does that mean? That means don't risk all your account. I like to leave at most of the time 25% in my account and at max 50% cash so that I never get wrecked from drawdowns. Okay. And so one of the things that we got to do, and I'm going to give you a really key tip here in a minute, but one of the key things is reframe success. Feeling good is not chasing the dopamine hit. I need more trades. I need more trades. I need more trades. No, winning is staying in the game. It's slow growth. Change that. Change that mindset right now. I want you to just go through and say, I'm changing my mind. Okay. The goal is staying alive, and the goal is slow growth, and it's looking at where you're going to be at in 5 years. If you think that you're going to do this quickly, you're wrong. And if you're in pain right now and you need freedom, just think about 5 years. Okay, I got 5 years. Where am I going to be at? I can do anything. Let's just do this. Let's get through it. 5 years. Let's do this, okay? All right, so now here's another little trick. Remember when I said all of those trades were losers? This is my scanner that looks for the freedom factor, where we're going to be at after 100 trades. And I ran a scan this morning and they were all negative. So guess what? No trades. Okay, I scanned the entire market for irregularities because that options chain is designed against you. I'm looking for irregularities, spikes in premium on good stocks that have volume that are in a trend, and I take advantage of those irregularities with my credit spread scanner. And guess what? It's free. Okay, I spent a lot of time, years, and effort, and I'm giving it away for free. The link will be in the description. Hopefully you guys love that. Hopefully you had enough attention to watch this video the whole time to get the goodies. All right, now, this is how I'm making this a reality, this success pattern a reality for all of the people that I work with. Hey, we have a 7-step process, and we plan to do this for 3 to 5 years. Then when we're there, then we just kind of accept where we're at. But it's a 7-step pathway. It works for everyone. It doesn't matter if you're advanced or beginner, you're somewhere on this path. And so you can get my freedom calculator, my profit calculator, my scanners. It's all on the website and the link in the description. I'd love to see you guys on board working with me. And if you love this video, you're going to love how I scaled a small account safely. Check the video above. Thanks for watching. Comment, feedback. I answer every question.